Hey guys, welcome to Take It to Trial. I'm your host, Sweet Pea. Tonight, I'm bringing in some very disturbing news out of Minnesota. We have 50-year-old Kingsley Bimpong, a postal worker, right? Just so you're aware, what we're about to go into in the news report is very, very, very disturbing. That's the first thing that I want to give you. So, viewer discretion advised, the evidence, and also the disturbing details. As I stated, we have 50-year-old Kingsley. He is a postal worker from Minnesota. He has no criminal record, just a man who left work one night with a headache. Yeah, a headache. What happened next is absolutely disgusting and deplorable. And I'm so glad there were cameras rolling because without them, they would have said he was fine. They would have said he did something. But this was all kind of caught on camera.
Kingsley Bimpong flops around on a cell floor.
It's horrific video to watch.
He's lying in his own urine. Guards walk by and look in as part of their legally mandated well-being checks, but for hours do nothing. Nothing until it was too late.
Look at that. Y'all see that? They're going to be just walking past him. Can you believe this? Guards just walking past this man on the floor, rolling around in his own urine. Let's continue.
He was suffering immensely.
Katie Bennett is a lawyer representing Kingsley's family. She's suing Dakota County, but says the real story starts hours before Kingsley was booked into the jail, unable to even stand on his own, accused of a crime he did not commit.
Which makes it particularly hard to watch him suffering from something that no fault of his own.
The story starts here, at the United States Post Office's Eagan Distribution Center. Kingsley works the night shift. He began complaining of a headache and then just vanished from his job. Records show an Eagan police officer spotted him driving his maroon car the wrong way on Pilot Knob Road, in oncoming traffic, bumping into the center median. He was pulled over.
Maroon Ford Edge registered to a Kingsley Bimpong.
According to the police report, Kingsley was extremely confused, did not know where he lived, and did not know where he worked, even though he was wearing a USPS vest.
Hey, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I don't know.
Kingsley just kept repeating, "I don't know," and was unable to do standard field sobriety tests.
And things just go downhill from there.
There was no sign or smell of alcohol.
Hey, if you're free, can you come over here, please?
So Officer Martin Jensen, Eagan's Specialized Drug Recognition Evaluator, or DRE, was called to the scene. DRE officers go through advanced training by the Minnesota State Patrol to help identify drivers impaired by drugs and distinguish them from those suffering medical emergencies. They're trained on a 12-step process, but according to Bennett, that protocol was ignored.
Basically, none of those are done.
The lawsuit alleges Officer Jensen can be heard on body cam saying doing a DRE evaluation would just be a whole bunch of time wasted. And when asked if Kingsley should be taken to the hospital, the DRE officer responded, "For what?"
A whole bunch of time wasted? Really? The 12-step process? They actually brought you out to the scene in order to evaluate this man? And you said it would be a waste of time, and this is called all on body cam? Really, sir? Okay, and I wonder, and I'm not sure at this point in time because this is all new to the public. Now, this happened in November. Let me make sure that y'all understand that. This happened back in November of 2024, but it's now just coming to the light of the public because of this lawsuit. So I'm not sure if this gentleman still has his job or if they're seeking any legal actions against anybody, but this is very disturbing. Let's continue.
Kingsley was arrested, charged with DWI and taken by Officer Jensen to Dakota County Jail, where he was so disoriented he was unable to even complete booking. Instead of getting a medical screening, jail video shows he was placed in a cell. Minutes later, he falls, and hour after hour after hour, he rolls on the floor, unable to stand, urinating on himself repeatedly. Guards look in and document Inmate and Cell OK.
Paperwork says they checked on him and he was okay.
He was clearly not okay.
What was he?
Dying.
More than 3 hours went by until a female guard noted he was foaming at the mouth, having seizure-like activity, and the jail nurse was finally called.
Come on, son. Belly up. Wake up. Wake up.
Acting on the information that he was on drugs, she administers Narcan, with no results.
Come on.
Can you look at me?
Wake up.
As paramedics arrive, you can hear a guard and nurse discuss how Kingsley was ignored, the so-called well-being checks, just for show.
He said he's been like that all night. Not to worry about it.
No, it's not okay.
Well, this person is not checking when he's doing rounds. He's just walking by and scanning.
Finally, taken to the hospital, where it was determined he'd been suffering for hours when every minute counted from an untreated stroke. Our investigation finds DRE officers are specifically trained that subjects suffering from a stroke will often have a dazed appearance and be confused, and warned a stroke may mimic drug and alcohol impairment. At the hospital, Kingsley was declared brain dead. The state crime lab later confirmed there were in his system no drugs. For KARE 11 Investigates, I'm AJ Legault.
Guys, if that is not the most disturbing footage, arrest, brings tears to my eyes. Y'all know how I get real emotional about this stuff. This is terrible. Terrible. The man was having a medical crisis. And if the DRE officer that came to the scene would have decided to do his check appropriately, it teaches him that. That's what he specialized in. It says it mimics these information, these symptoms. Like, really, this is what we doing? The officers constantly walking past his cell saying he okay, he just rolling around until an officer finally sees that he's foaming at the mouth, that he may be having a seizure. And even if he was on drugs, you're still supposed to be treating him. You're supposed to be helping him. You're supposed to get him some medical attention. I don't even know how to process this, and this is why I needed to make this video, because I don't even know if it's a reaction video, an upset video, I'm angry video, what the hell video. Take it how you want it. This is disgusting, heartbreaking. It's the moment that reminded me, I'm so glad that we have cameras. We need more cameras, because without this footage, it would have been another inmate incident. Oh, he came in here, he did this and this is what happened. We seen it, another lie. But this is all on camera. This man was clearly in distress the entire time, and nobody did anything. And let me tell you, I'm just so glad, and hopefully we'll get some accountability. It's your girl, Sweet Pea, here at Take It to Trial. I will be following this case. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can continue to follow with me. Peace.